day, beautiful friends. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great one. Patty Dooley here with Tupperware. Um, I have some recipes coming up that calls for chicken. And so instead of cooking chicken one day and chicken another day, taking that time up, I thought, well, I'm just going to go ahead and get the whole chicken and then cook it all at one time, split that up, put what I need, out for one recipe, and then take the other, put it in the freezer for the next recipe. So that's what I'm doing today, and I am doing it with the pressure cooker. Yes, love the pressure cooker because it intensifies flavor in whatever it is you're cooking. So if you haven't heard me talk about the pressure cooker before, it works in the microwave. A lot of people say, can I use this on the stove? No, 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 no. Don't use it on the stove. You use this in the microwave. And it has a pressure release valve and steam. It's got a lid lock for the top, and this is not a handle. The top twists off, unlocks, and then it has the gasket inside, just like they would with stovetop pressure cookers, but it doesn't have the little jiggly thing on top that you have to watch the pressure and the minutes and all of this stuff. You just put your stuff in, lock the lid down, put the handle lock back on, and then stick it in the microwave 30 minutes max, and you're done. Take it out, let it cool, and when the valve goes down, it's safe to open right then. So we are, like I said, I am doing a whole chicken today. So that's what we're going to do. Right here I have, it's about a 3.5 pound whole chicken. I've already cleaned it and stuff. But if you're looking for a little tip on how to get underneath the skin of the chicken, because not everybody likes to stick their hands underneath the skin, between the skin and the meat, use a citrus peeler. I've done part of it, but I'm going to do this other half, and you just place it under the skin, and you try not to poke through the skin, but if you do, that's okay. And then you just ease it up in there and get that skin away from the flesh. And the reason for that is you want to season up in there. Of course, you're going to have to put your hands up in there to get the seasoning in. But you want to be able to season the meat as well. Now, if you're doing dishes that call for Mexican or something, you can go ahead and season your whole chicken for Mexican meals or Asian meals. This one I'm just doing onion, salt, some garlic, and that's about it because I'm doing soups and casseroles. So all of that will be seasoned as I'm cooking it. So once I have the skin done, I want to take a little bit of salt, and not to contaminate your salt or anything, just take a little measuring spoon, sprinkle it on here, and then lift that skin up. Like I said, you're going to have to get some hand in there, and go ahead and rub that salt in on the flesh of the chicken, in between that and the skin. You don't want a whole ton of salt because you remember you're going to be salting this as you're cooking your recipe, but you want enough that actually gets some flavor into the meat while it cooks. So I've got the salt in here. You can feel right up in there. Now I've got a little thing of water here, hot soapy water, and a washcloth that has soapy wet to do my hands with, and a towel. So, but I want to put some pepper on here. I just want to put that on, and if you can get it right there on the skin part, do that. And then you can take and just rub that around in there. I use freshly ground pepper. I like that. It has a better taste to me. And mine is mixed peppercorns, so if you're wondering. But we've got that in there. Once again, need to wash my hands off and dry them. And so I'm going to put this whole chicken into the pressure cooker just like this, just like that right there. And then to that, I'm going to put in 2 cloves of garlic. I'm just leaving them whole. I kind of mashed them a little bit to get that juices going from the garlic. And then I'm going to put some onion in and around and on top of, just like that. This is like a super easy thing to do. I've got 2 chicken bouillon cubes because I want to intensify that flavor even more. So that's all I'm putting in here. And what I want to do now is cover this with water because the chicken is not quite to the max line itself. But I need to cover the chicken with liquid. Now you can use chicken broth if you want, or you can use, like I'm doing, just water and some bouillon cubes. That will work. So we have the chicken in there. You're going to get a little bit of air pockets from the skin, so you can just push that air out. Make sure it's all down in there and that it's covered. And that's really all you have to do. So, wash the hands once again. Dry those off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the top and I'm going to match the arrow that's here with the arrow that's on the handle, and you're going to turn it, twist the lid, and the lid is locked on there. And for your second lock, you have this here. Like I said, it's not a handle, and you're going to lock that down. So we're going to put this in the microwave. Because it's a whole chicken and it's bone in, I'm going to let it cook for 30 minutes the whole time, and then it will be done in 30 minutes tops. So we're going to put this in the microwave, and when we get done, I'm going to come back and show you what else I'm going to do with the chicken for the rest of the week. So don't go away. I'll be right back. Okay guys, we are back from cooking the chicken in the pressure cooker for 30 minutes. I have unloosened the top, checked it out, but we're going to take this handle off right here, and I'm going to take the top back off. And when you do this, make sure you open the top away from your face. See, it's still steaming. Still steaming. And then I'm just going to set this to the side. Now the chicken is done. The onions are done in here. I've got a lot of broth in here, and it smells really, really, really good. I could smell it while it was cooking. And I'm gonna, once again, it cooks it so good that it is just like fall apart tender. So I'm trying to get this out without the whole chicken coming apart. There we go. That is the whole chicken right there. And then you have the broth and everything. I know you may not be able to see that, but save that broth so that way you can let it completely cool and then put it in a freezer container or make your soup or whatever you're going to make. Now I've got chicken broth going everywhere, so we're going to get this up on the plate and do that here. Now from here, what you want to do is let your chicken completely cool. You can tear the legs apart, you know, let it open up, get all that room in there for it to go ahead and cool. And like I said, it is just falling apart tender. I'm not even, it's just coming apart bone. It's just pulling away. And then I will go ahead and let this cool. And then once it's cool, I will divide this in half. And then from there, I have my vent and serve right here that I can go ahead and make up some chicken enchilada casserole and put in here. Then stick that in the freezer for the night that I'm ready for it. And have that done and just cook it. Because the chicken's already cooked. Everything else, you know, well, when you use the soups and all that stuff, it is basically cooked, and then all you have to do is reheat it in the microwave. Or I can take any one of my freezer containers, you know, whatever fits, and take the other half, put it in the freezer, and then use that for my chicken soup and stuff that I'm going to be making. And then when the broth cools, I'm going to save this, put it in a deep container, and put that in the freezer for soup or chickens, you know, cooking pasta. Use it for stock. all sorts of recipes. But you can see right here how easy it is just to put this in the pressure cooker. Look at that. It's just coming apart. It's juicy, smells amazing. But you can use the pressure cooker to cook a whole chicken. I wouldn't advise going over 4 pounds because you have to allow you have to allow water and stuff to be on the top of the chicken. As it cooks down, it's going to, of course, like anything else you cook, it's going to shrink a little bit. But this was a 3.5 pound chicken, and this is going to make 2 meals. So you have Christmas and the holidays coming, or picnics in the summer, all that sort of thing. You can take a day, say, well, like right now, it's football season. Everybody watches, well, I say everybody, but most people watch football on the weekends. Well, go ahead, get your chicken, pop it in there while you're watching the game, let it cook for 30 minutes, take it out, let it cool, and then about an hour later, when the game is done, you can come back, do what you need to do your recipe, debone it, however you're going to do. So it gives you time and frees you up to do other things. So if you would like more information about the pressure cooker here, just feel free to comment, or you can contact me on my Facebook page at facebook.com/TW Patty Dooley, DOOLEY, and send me a message through there. You can email me at pattydooley@hotmail.com. At the time that I'm making this video, this is also our new sign-up offer for those who want to become consultants. I will put a link up above that takes you to that video. So if you're thinking about a Tupperware business, you can watch that and contact me. And if you're looking for other recipes and stuff, check back through my YouTube channel. And I have all kinds of recipes and things that I work on all the time and upload here for everybody to see and try and share. So if you find this video helpful today, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, let me know what you thought about it, and then share it with a friend. I would greatly appreciate that. So you guys have a blessed day, and I will be bringing you more recipes soon. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and click subscribe right down here. Like I said, I'm always doing updates. I have other recipes that I'll be doing, plus updates about new sales and stuff like that. So you can keep up there, because not everybody's on Facebook. So if you want to keep up with me on YouTube, go ahead and click subscribe. So you have a great day, and I will be seeing you soon. Bye-bye.